So when I was looking through my tools, or actually my father's tools, I realized that we didn't have a Dremel, so I had no way of, kind of scraping that casting flaw from the block. And I thought it would be a good idea to buy one for my own, so we're here at the most controversial store ever, Harbor Freight Tools. Looks like they got a final markdown going on, so let's see what we can find, and hopefully we can find the tool that we need to clean up those oil galleries and smooth them out for better oil passage. So let's go ahead and go inside. Okay, so we got a couple of options. Option one, we have rechargeable rotary, and option two, we have cord. I think I'm gonna go with the cord because batteries tend to die over time, and I kind of want this to be one and done. Don't want to wait for a charge or anything, so I'm gonna go with this. $19.99. That's a bit of a good deal, and I have a 20% coupon, so we'll see how cheap we can get it for. I did buy one of these last time, but these are a joke. Like, this is for arts and crafts. These do not do anything, so I wouldn't recommend that, but we'll try this and see how it goes. Alright, so all in all, with that 20% coupon, it came out to be $17. So hopefully this was a good buy. If not, I'll return it. That's what Harbor Freight is pretty cool about. They're pretty lenient on their return policies, as long as it is within 30 days. But let's go ahead and open it up and see what we got. You're being difficult. Alright. I don't know. This is just my pet peeve, but whenever I open packages, I try to do it as clean as possible. Kind of OCD of me, I know. But let's go ahead and look inside and see what we got. So right out of the box, we have, I'm guessing instructions. Yada yada, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. Okay, don't care. But here's the main tool. First impressions, it's actually very sturdy. I usually don't like this Chicago Electric plastic because it kind of feels cheap, like on their power tools, like drills and impacts, but this feels actually really sturdy. So, semi-impressed. And it also comes with various drill bits. I was gonna buy different bits so I can get these to smooth out the galleries after I'm done burying them, but looking into the actual materials that it came with, I think these will actually work quite well. And it comes with a little locking tool, and again, various assortment of drill bits. So I think the main two tools I'm going to be doing the majority of the job with are going to be these. No, not this one. Maybe, yeah. But I think these three will probably be my best bet in trying to smooth out or remove the casting flaws. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply one of these sanding wheels to this little rubber thing and try to smooth it out as best as I can. And then if this leaves it too rough, I'm just gonna go ahead and take like 1000 or 800 grit sandpaper and just finish it off by hand. But let's go ahead and plug it in and see what kind of power we got from this, because I know, like I showed you in that last, in the comparison between the two, that other black one was a joke. thing literally does nothing. So we have adjustability of various speeds. We have 1 through 6 and max. I'm assuming max is like 7 or max, or obviously max power, but let's go ahead and start it up at 1 and go from there. Oh, there you go. I was about to say it's already broken, but no. So that's 1. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and max. And here's your power button. So, all in all, I think this is actually going to do the job. Let's go ahead and take it outside and try it. Okay, guys, we are back with the motor. It's actually been a cool minute since I've looked at this, but now that everything's pretty much ready and set to go, it's time to work on this again. Okay, so our plan for right now is to get rid of these casting flaws and just smooth out these galleries. I'm gonna do my best not to nick any of that. I'm thinking about taping it, but I'm kind of feeling lazy, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it goes. Okay, so looking at this block and the little bits that this Dremel came with, or rotary tool, I think that this little metal one might work better. It's kind of hard to tell, but it has some like little bits engraved or on it, so I think this is gonna scratch that off better. So let's try this first, and then we can go ahead and move on to different bits for different results, hopefully. So let's get going. Okay, this is creating a lot of dust, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a face mask on. And that bit is working. It's working slow, but it's working. I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna keep on running this till I see no more results and switch over to a different bit. But a mask.
Light.
Okay, so I think I got the major spots off, the big chunks that I didn't like. And slow, but it did it well. I think with a better bit, I could have gone through this a lot quicker, but for what it came with, it did the job. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to one of those pink stone bits and keep on going.
Sleep till I come home. Dream of something sweet. I will be there soon to wake your soul.
Well, it works, but these things don't last too long. So, you have to try to play it smart for what I have, or go get some new bits. Moving on to the circular one. Okay, so with just a little over, let's say, 20 minutes of filing, I've gotten rid of all the imperfections. All these things are smoothed out. I am liking what I've done so far. And as for the Harbor Freight, I give this, what would I say? 8 out of 10. This thing has really done its job. I found that setting 3 or speed 3 was the easiest to control. That actually got in there without, having this walk away on me. I didn't, lose control of it when I was grinding, which is a little, fear I had when I began to do this, because I know I've used Dremels, higher power Dremels before that. As soon as you touch something, they just fly away because of all the power they have. But so far, the hardest part is done. Now I just need I would say, I'm gonna try to use the rest of the wheels that it came with and just keep on filing to have a silky smooth finish. But yeah, if you guys are worried about this tool failing, don't be. It's done its job, and I am happy with what I got so far. So keep you guys updated as I continue on this. So I think I'm done with the bits. Happy with what it is. I was gonna sand it down, but the sanding wheel that it came with, it's too big. So don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I could continue going on with the last of the stone wheel that I have, but this is such a weird shape. I don't know what this is gonna do. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Or try to smooth it out again with with the first bit I was using. But if that all fails, I'm gonna have to go by hand and get some sanding paper and just stick my hand in there. But yeah, that one doesn't work. Alright guys, so I am done. Of course I could have gone a little bit smoother with an actual, sanding wheel that would have fit, but I'm too lazy to go back to the store and get another bit. Nonetheless, this came out a lot better than what it was, so I recommend doing this. It didn't take too much, I would say less than an hour total. And all the flaws are gone, and it is silky smooth. This should help move oil and not let it, just linger around and get stuck where those flaws were at. So there you have it, guys. Oil gallery port mod, smoothing mod, casting flaw removal mod, done. One thing I almost forgot. This is not going to be thrown on the motor like this. Don't worry, this is actually going to get resurfaced, honed, pressure washed, hot tanked, and cleaned. So if you're doing this while it's on the car, I would block that passage. And pretty much, of course, you're going to have your oil pan and whatnot, but make sure to cover that hole with a lot of whatever you got, because metal shavings got everywhere on this motor. But I don't care, because like I said, it's gonna get cleaned. So don't worry, it's not going on. I'm not gonna reassemble it like this. All right, have a good one, guys.